Welcome to the Trying to Be Better podcast with Joel and Steve.
Now it is. Now it's going.
It's going.
It's going.
It is definitely going.
There's no earthly way of knowing which direction we are going.
Oh, Willy Wonka. So good.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It doesn't matter to any of you, but it's an hour earlier than we normally podcast.
Yeah,
because
in that hour it's brutal.
it's brutal. Today is dog playdate day at our house, so I wanted to get on this a little early so I could get the house ready for guests and dogs.
Can I come be an interloper and play with the dogs? Or is that not a thing? I
don't know, man.
Here's my rando dogless friend that just wants to come and hang out.
I don't know, man. We got a tight community here.
You know, it's fine. I didn't want to come anyway. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. I've got lines to learn. I don't need to be
you got
hanging
lines
around with you circus animals.
Oh shit. How is the line learning going?
Well, the press releases is going great.
Good.
Yeah.
That was the right answer.
It's going great. Right on time. December 1st, off book. I got this.
My colleague and friend Rob says to actors while I smack on my fig bar, that memorizing lines is the donkey work of acting. It's just it's the shovel and shit part.
Right. And I'm now well acquainted or getting acquainted with that concept.
I mean, I've done it on and off my whole life and I still struggle and I hate it.
Okay, I'm really glad to hear you say that. So give me like a couple, are there tips and tricks or what's your process for that?
I write it down.
Okay.
I write it out by hand. I had
that thought yesterday.
And I hesitate to suggest this other part too, because it does then show up when I'm in rehearsal, but I have to be moving. I have to be walking, moving.
Yeah, it's weird because my director told me to not move.
Well, you've got a habit. You've got what actors call a habit.
I always, like, if I'm on a phone call that is lengthy and kind of, involved, I pace, I walk.
Yeah. So I would say learning the lines, probably okay to pace. When you're up on stage, not okay to pace. Yep.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
The first acting gig you've ever got, and all of a sudden, I'm too old for this shit.
I'm too old for this shit. My brain.
If anybody doesn't know, Steve is in a show that we're doing it's a small community show in Nebraska City. It's a Christmas Carol, and it was written by past guest Mike Semrad and produced by him too in ways. And then he asked me to help out with direction.
It's going to be a riot.
It's fun. It's kind of a fever dream. It's like if Christmas Carol met Stranger Things met The Goonies.
Mm-hmm. And it's a musical.
And it all takes place with Nebraska City history.
Yeah.
So there's that. It's December 20th, 21st in Nebraska City at the Veterans Memorial Building.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the deal. I am not involved in the box office whatsoever. So don't come to me for questions about tickets.
Yeah. Go to Google Nebraska City Creative District.
There you go.
And also, I'll put a link in the show notes.
Yeah. Sure. That's bold.
What?
I'm just like, oh man, it's one of those where I'm used to, I'll be honest, I'm used to, my academic theater way of things where I know it's going to happen. Things are there. We have a shop, we have a budget, we have actors, we have students. It's just like, it's all built in. It's a well-oiled machine. It's a theater company that does the things and has people and different teams working on different stuff. And this is like, oh, I don't know how this is going to actually come together. I think it will.
Yeah.
But I'm also really working with letting go of worrying about how it's going to come together and just doing one rehearsal at a time.
I think that's a great plan.
That's me. That's where I'm at.
Mhm.
One rehearsal at a time. And it's actually...
I think that's pretty healthy.
It's pretty... Yeah, it's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And now I just need to apply this to my job where I direct and do all this. You know what I mean? Like I need to just like, why can't I do this there? But I'm just kind of like, yeah, well, one rehearsal at a time, just suit up and show up, do what's in front of me, let go of the results.
Booyah. I can't let go of my result though.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like I can't just be like, well, it'll be what's going to be, you know. I have to have a goal of having my shit together. Because I really want it to be good, you know? Like I really want like the powerful scenes to knock people on their ass, you know?
But I will say from my experience that if you are worried about the results in the mess of rehearsal, you are going to miss the discovery that will get you to the good result you want.
Yeah, I get that intellectually.
Like, but then you put me in rehearsal and I'm like, yeah.
Well, I was trying to run lines yesterday and actually not looking at the script.
Yeah.
And it went great. But not as great as maybe I would have liked.
Mm-hmm.
And then that sent me into a tailspin of, you know, anxiety and dread and paralyzation.
Yeah. No,
this is you're a terrible actor.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a nightmare. Everybody's gonna hate you and be disappointed in you. But then I realized, oh, those are very, very old tapes.
Those tapes are a couple of things. A, that's all part of the process. B, work with the anxiety. That's the thing that's, from my perspective, when I'm talking from a bird's eye view now, but when I'm in a show, it's the self-judgment and the anxiety and the worry that's actually making the process worse. It's actually the thing that's getting in the way. And so if I work with that, then I can be a little more free to create. And it's like, we have to hold the deadline of opening night and enjoy the discovery along the way and not worry about opening night. This is the insane craft of theater. It's insane.
It's the yin and yang of theater.
Yes. It's both and. You do all this work for it to be completely destroyed in 2 days.
Right.
And also, what was I going to say? Shit balls. It was really good. It was so good. Fuck a duck.
It'll come back.
Yeah, I don't know if it will, Steve.
If you love it, set it free.
It was so
profound.
It was so profound, my man. Oh, the reason why that tape was implanted, that story, and I'm sure we've discussed this at some point, and I tell this to all my like beginning acting class folks, that the tape that was implanted in us that makes you that freaked out about this particular thing is that inherent in our human development and our human evolution is that if humans started out as sort of tribal and group oriented, very small group oriented for survival. Yes. If one human being decides to do something out of the norm and put themselves above or outside or in front of that group and it does not go well, there's the possibility that group will ostracize that individual and that individual will starve, freeze to death, get eaten by wolves. So that was such an important part of our development that tape has manifested in, what if they don't like me? What if I screw up in front of them? That's it's the same feeling of, if I screw up in front of these other people, wolves are going to eat me. I'm not going to get fed. And so it's like, dude, we look at potentially embarrassing ourselves in front of others as death, and there's reasons for that. There's reason because it's just, that was such a part of our brain development and evolution that it just, there's no way around it. And so if we see it clearly, we have a better relationship with it. That's my take.
Yeah, no, that's legit. I mean, there's the being that part, and also just letting people down, and
Well, that's all. I mean, it's all
in the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same tune. That if you let the group down, you're not going to get clothed and fed, and you'll have to leave the group.
Our friend and past guest Sadie posted something yesterday to the effect of that being cool is a prison.
Yeah.
Like, let yourself, be vulnerable and be free. Like that I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. You always have to, be cool. Be cool. That's like a prison.
Yeah, be cool, be trendy, be good, you know what I mean? Like, I think that worrying about, and this is like, I'm sure you've experienced this in music, but worrying about taking risks and trying things in a rehearsal space or in a creative space, worrying about what other people are going to do is going to, it will keep you.
It'll diminish your creativity.
Yeah, Brent, the kid, the Brent, I don't know his last name, but he's playing,
Welch.
He's playing Johnny Appleseed
Come see the show just to see Brent.
Seriously.
Yeah, amazing.
I mean, but his freedom in like, okay, I'm Johnny Appleseed who's dressed as an Elvis impersonator who has magical powers and can take people through time. Of course. Yeah, that's what this is. And not worrying about, like, I was like, my kingdom for a student that would act that way.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just like set yourself free. And yeah, try things, be open, and I think that's the thing that I think is so scary, is that where do we draw the line socially and publicly versus creatively. I mean, I don't know. Is there a line? I don't know. But I do see that, like,
I think there's probably a line.
There's definitely some lines.
Yeah.
There's some laws, I guess. But also just the space of rehearsal. I mean, it's so sacred. And I tell people this, I tell my students this all the time, that I'm a process over product kind of guy. I could give a fuck. I mean, there's a part of me that I probably won't watch the production. If I can avoid watching the production, I will, because it's just, I would rather get back in there and fix things and do things. I think my joy and love for theater comes from the rehearsal room and the making of it than the product of it. But I love enjoying other people's productions. I just can't, because it's like, I don't know. I don't really love worrying about that. And it's hard because you have to. And as an actor, it's a different energy. I totally respect that.
I wanted to address something you just said, and something I've said to a couple other people recently, which is that I've known you for a long time.
Yeah.
And my first production I saw of yours was Gabriel's Horn. What year was that?
2003.
So 22 years I've been watching your productions, right? And I've always been, they're great. And but I've never seen you work.
Oh yeah.
This is my first time watching Joel. I've always seen the product of your direction. I've never seen watched you direct.
Right. That's why.
Do that craft.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I had the thought the other day. I'm like, Joel's really good at this. Well, like I've always enjoyed your productions, but being in the room where the sausage is made.
Yeah.
Like that's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
Like you see and things that I would never even think of, and then are able to draw those out of a very disparate group of people.
Yeah.
And that's amazing.
Thank you. There's a pressure. It's like every room is different, right? Like if I'm devising something original, it is a little more amorphous and curious and probably a little more frustrating. Like, what do you guys think? Let's make this thing. Let's try this. Let's try this. This thing is different because it's like, okay, we're kind of under fire. I'm going to make some staging decisions. I'm going to have to stage under fire a little bit.
Right.
And that's fun. That's good for me because I'm like, okay, I'm just going to make a choice. I'm not going to sit there and ponder this or like worry about
what is this scene feeling?
Yeah. And I do act that way. I mean, I do direct that way. Like, what does this scene need? We read through it and we ask this question and I welcome in that thought.
What's the motivation?
Right. What's the Yes. What does each character want? What's standing in the way of what they want? What are they going to do to get what they want? And how important is it to them? I mean, those are the building blocks. But if everybody's working with those building blocks, then everybody's going to run into each other, and that creates drama. I mean, drama is conflict. That's what that means. So if we find the dramatic conflict, then whatever. I don't have the time for that. It's just like, okay, I'm going to make you stand there, you stand there.
You do that. You do that this way. Go, go, go.
But I will tell you, and I kind of am not ashamed to admit it, and Mike might be frustrated from here if he listens to this, and you may be frustrated to hear this.
We love you, Mike.
I read the scene and I make a choice. Yeah. I don't sit there. I mean, I know directors that get out that have maps and have the stage all, and maybe this is going to shoot me in the ass, but have like the floor plan, and they draw out the blocking patterns and where everybody is, and they make sure. I'm just like, ain't nobody got time for that. And plus, go ahead.
I was thinking about that because, as you know, like musically, even if I'm playing in kind of a set thing, like the Rolling Stones thing or whatever, I still don't do it the same way twice.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I play the song, but it's always different.
Yeah.
And so like that's if I had like if somebody was literally saying take 6 steps here and then you're going to plant in this spot and then at this line you're going to rotate 30 degrees and you're going to look, like I would be a terrible actor. I would not be able to do that and also emote. I would literally be counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, say the line. Rotate 30 degrees. Say the,
I've been directed like that. It's really hard.
Nightmare.
It is until you realize, okay, so the show that was Jeeves Intervenes, that show for Nebraska Rep I did all those years ago.
That was great.
And the director, it was a lot because it was like the first show. It wasn't the first show after grad school. It was the first show I did here. I was getting paid pretty well. And I was like, it was like an equity contract kind of show. And it was like, great. It was the rep. It was nice. But I was also being directed. I came from free and clear and wide open, weird Cal Arts grad school to take 5 steps, stage left, use your upstage hand to pick up that chalice, set it down on that thing, on that line, take 4 steps, stage right, sit down, stand up on this line. And I had to write all that down. So it was like, but you do 30 of those shows and you know exactly, I could think about what I was having for dinner and do the show.
Sure.
I don't recommend that, but trying to stay present, it was easy to drift off and just do it.
But that's a whole other thing because it's it's rep, so there's that.
Yeah.
And B, you're doing 30 shows.
Yeah, right.
And a rehearsal schedule that I'm sure was probably pretty rigorous.
It was. Yeah.
Right. And all kinds of assistance and help and production and
yeah.
And this is a little more it's like the American Army versus the British Army in the Revolution.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's almost guerrilla theater.
It is. Which yeah.
Cuz like if I was actually going to become an actor, and I was like doing the 30 the shows of, if it was like my paycheck.
Yeah.
Right? It was my job for the next 3 months to do that. Then I'll take the steps.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'll take the steps. I'll do the pivot. I'll set the thing down. I'll pick it up.
Yep.
But this is not that.
No.
This is like,
no.
We're squeezing it in.
We're doing it live.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Well, talk to Armando. I mean, I was talking to Armando recently about some other stuff, but he does that for Oregon Shakespeare Festival.
Yeah.
So he'll start rehearsing, I don't know, February or March, and they'll just run until October.
Right.
Or September. I mean, they just,
and
he'll open up different shows at different times, but, usually the show that is kind of the big run of the summer, he'll do that for months,
Right.
and that's kind of the gig, and it's like, I've never had that long of a run, but I could see how, yeah, I mean, if you're, I mean, and the other thing about the rep show was, I think we had afternoon rehearsals and stuff, so that was really nice. Like we had day rehearsals, and we had, we were all getting paid, and it was great to be there. But at the same time, there was like a lot of pressure because we started rehearsing, and then I think we rehearsed it for 3 weeks, teched it for maybe a week, and then we were up. And so it was like really breakneck pace, but that's actually pretty standard if you have the hours to rehearse. Like if you're rehearsing for 6 hours a day or whatever, like then you can kind of put that together. But it's still that show, that Bonhoeffer show I did, any other show I've done. I literally remember that where I'm sitting right now, just to go back to lines, like having my line notes. And so they would write out my line notes, and I would go through them, and I would just pace back and forth in my basement right here, just hammering them out.
You mean saying them out loud?
Yes. Saying them out loud to make sure I get them right, because that was one thing I was really, really passionate about in that one. And this
that was such a good play. Oof.
Yeah, thank you. But at the same time, the Nancy Schenk, the playwright, was in the room every night, and I didn't want to fuck up her words. I can
relate to that a little bit.
Yeah. Mike seems a little less draconian about stuff.
Yeah.
But I think it still bears, considering that, like, I don't know. Yeah. Nancy was really gracious, but at the same time, I just didn't want to, like, she's sitting right there. She's rewritten this several times. I'm not going to, I want to get it right, but I just struggled to get it right. And then I'm with people like Sasha Dobson, who was like, off book, got it right, perfect. I'm like, how do you do that? I don't know how people do. I think you have to have a photographic memory. That
would help. Frankly,
yeah.
That would help.
Oh my God, yeah.
I mean, that's like, I was getting frustrated yesterday. I'm like, I could sing Bob Dylan's Desolation Row without music right now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Or Tangled Up in Blue, or one of those songs. Like, I have those things. I can just do it. They're selling postcards at the hanging. They're painting the passports brown. Beauty powders filled with sailors. Circus is in town. Here comes the blind commissioner. They've got him in a trance. One hand's tied to that tightrope walker. The other's in his pants.
The reason you have that, though, is repetition.
Yeah, I know.
Repetition is... Oh, I just knew her. I was just cutting you off at the pass. You're like, how do I know that and not this? It's like, well, you've been listening to that song for 40 odd years, right? So like,
and singing it and playing it,
and singing it and playing it, and repetition, and putting it in your brain and in your mouth and in your muscles and all of that. I mean, yeah, it's crazy what we do. I'm glad I'm not acting right now.
Well, that's like acting is it's hard.
It's hard.
Like it is. It's really hard.
It's really hard. It's insane.
Jesus. Yeah, it is.
It's insane.
Which maybe is why I'm drawn to it.
Yeah, it's insane. I can't wait to see you on opening night.
I'm gonna torture myself and then explode on stage.
And then the day after, you're like, "That was fucking awesome."
That was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've gotten to watch. My girls have been acting their whole, junior high school or whatever, and like the post show letdown. Like it's over.
I will tell you that the post-show letdown as an actor is different than the post-show letdown as a director, creator, producer.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Mine is just like, oh, thank you. It's just like, oh. Yeah.
Now I can breathe.
Yeah, I don't know how this one's going to go, but I can tell you that in other, especially just educational theater, there's just so many decisions to make in such a short amount of time that your brain just like just exhales, because for 2 weeks straight I've been, what about this, what about this, what about this, what do you think about this, what about this, should we do this, should we do that? And it's just like, I think it would be fun to put one of those like, Doc Brown things on somebody's head while they are directing in a tech rehearsal, just to kind of see how many bells and whistles go off up there, because it's a lot and I'm just exhausted. Yeah.
Well, I will do my level best to make
You're
it
doing great.
easy for you.
Yeah, you're doing great. You're doing great.
Well, thanks. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
I really have. I feel like it's not hard for me to. The technical aspects of it are a little bit difficult just because I'm new to it. But like, I really feel like my ability to just act
Mm-hmm.
is like, I can do this.
Do you have that part in the recovery book about the actor who's forever trying to arrange the lights, the scenery, and the direction, and if only things would suit? Do you have a better understanding of that now?
Yeah, I do, but I've understood that idea for a long time.
Conceptually.
Like, Like, I know this is what I'm being told to do, but I really feel like it'd be better. Never mind. And like I can do that today.
Never mind the direction you were giving me. I would like to have notes for you and you and you, and I would like for you to do this differently. And I think, what if we try this? It's like, just take the note.
And by the way, that light should be pointed over there.
Yeah.
And and meanwhile, everybody's like, we're going to kill you.
Or there's the door.
Right. Yeah. You know what? Why don't you take your direction to a play that wants it?
Yeah. Why not? Yeah. Here's my chair. I'm going to leave.
That too. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Good luck.
Right.
God, that was hot.
Well, I'm glad you're. There's new neural pathways being burrowed into your old noodle.
Well, and that's. Like that kind of fits. That's part of the reason why I auditioned.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first, I wanted to be involved with it because I knew it was going to be a riot between you and Mike. Like, this is going to be great.
Sure.
And but also, like, I'm just like, I want to keep my brain from atrophying.
Yeah.
As I get older,
Yeah,
like,
that's fair.
I want to keep opening up those neural pathways through music and art, and because that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Playing music opens up neural pathways. We were talking with Cole about that.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, and so does art and acting and any sort of creative pursuit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Speaking of Cole, I went to the Wyrmwood album release show Friday night, and man, and I told Cole this verbatim, it was an absolute triumph.
Oh, nice.
It was just fantastic.
Oh,
Wyrmwood
good.
is so tight.
Yeah.
And Cole is a passionate performer, and the band was all right there supporting him,
Yeah.
And the album is it's a ride.
Yeah, I need to sit down with it. I've only heard the couple of tracks that he's trickled out. I haven't listened to front to back.
No. The singles are fine, I guess, on their own, but they're really out of context. They're out of.
I love that.
Yeah, the album it's like kind of like The Wall or one of those concept albums.
Yes.
Like
yes,
you really
yes.
need to just sit down and listen to the whole thing.
Yes.
Intentionally.
Right on.
Dim the lights, turn off the TV, listen to the record like you'd watch a movie,
I'm in.
And it's really that kind of thing. And
it's rare that that's a thing anymore, really, honestly. It sounds a little boomer of me, but
that's my point. It's like it's a thing, and it's a journey and it's a ride. I mean, Cole, he's like, it's a journey, it's a ride, and it's not. I mean, it wasn't a dance party, It was we're gonna play this record through, and I mean, there were some times it was so psychedelically intense, like like what just happened, like, and and they played it. I mean, I haven't listened to the whole record yet, but I'd imagine note for note, So it wasn't a jam show. It was a very intentional performance of this piece of this work, and it was just amazing. And so it was so hats off to Cole and Wyrmwood, because man, it was just. I mean, when it was over, it was like, okay, what am I going to do with myself now? Like it was really that thing of like, am I here now? What happened?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. And our, friend and past guest, Darren Keene, opened the show. It's so good to see Darren.
Yeah.
Shout out to Darren. He just killed, man. Like that guy he's in the prime. Like all of the lessons that he's learned from all the touring and all the weirdness and insanity and all that, he's focusing it. it's coming together in a way that is representative of all of that. And he's not and he's not killing himself to do it.
Right. That's the thing, is like, he seemed like he felt like he needed to get to some altered state to get to that place where he was, connecting with people on that intense level, but he doesn't have to do that. And it's it's cool. I'm proud of him. I'm stoked.
It's kind of funny. He looks like he reminded me of Walter Sobchak from The Big Lebowski.
Oh, yeah.
Because he shaves, he's cut all his hair off.
Yeah.
He's lost a shit ton of weight.
He's taking care of himself.
Yeah, and he just looks like $1 million. And he's absolute command of the stage and the venue. It was just a joy to watch Darren do his thing.
He plays the people as much as he's playing his instruments.
100%.
You know what I mean? Playing his rig. Like, that's when I saw the shows The Rainbow years ago, I was like, that he's playing the people too. You know, like, yeah. He's a genius. And so Funk Trek closed it out I think I told Cole this, like, that's a smart, get Darren to pump everybody up. You play your weird album, and then Funk Trek will take the party over.
Yep. And that was by design.
Yeah.
Because Funk, they are a party. And I was tired. I'd gotten up at 6:00 in the morning on Friday to go do something, and I was just tired. I'm like, I got to drive back to Lincoln. So I left probably a third of the way into Funk Trek's set.
Yeah.
And I ran into Anna. I ran into Fezziwig at the show.
Oh, far out. Nice.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, it was really great.
Nice.
She's friends with Darren, so we were.
Okay. Yes.
So, anyway, so we were talking, and it was fine. But I got hit with a tired stick, and I'm like, I gotta go home. I still gotta drive to Lincoln, Yeah. And but I'm kind of bummed that I did, because Cole and some horns came out and played Sledgehammer.
Yeah, I saw that video.
That would have been amazing, because Funk Trek's the perfect band to do that. And so anyway, hats off to that whole situation. It was just delightful, and I bought a cap.
That's cool. So, and good. Buy the merch.
That's right.
Listen to Wyrmwood's new album,
Shelf Life.
Yeah,
it's one of those. I think it's it's the thing of, like, you have to intentionally listen to it.
Yeah, you don't just put it on your AirPods walking around Costco. You got to sit with it.
Yeah, you got to sit with it to really appreciate it. So it requires a commitment to really. And then I think once, like anything else, like once you have that experience with it, then you can have it on the background. And
okay, yeah.
But if you're just a casual background,
yeah,
it won't hit as hard.
Right on.
Yeah. But yeah, it was really, there were a few times where it was just like my brain was fizzle frying, just like it's perfect.
Yeah, speaking of fizzle frying, we saw the Trey band.
Wowzers.
Holy shit, that was so fucking good.
That was so fucking good.
That was so good.
I feel like I would probably if it was at all possible, I'd probably kill 1,000 men to marry Natalie.
Oh boy. She seems to be happily married and pregnant right now.
I know. This is my fantasy,
Yeah.
But I just immediately I'm like, could you be any more adorable and talented?
Great. Yeah.
And what? What? You're an angel. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a great show. It was such a good show. I mean, I've been kind of prepping with Tab for a while, because I've listened to Fish a lot, and I'm a Fish fan now. Like, I've been listening to a lot of Fish in the last 6 months. Like, just a lot of Fish.
Good for you.
It kind of is. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm like, wow. I've been dipping my toes into the Fish pool for a few years. I would, Jack shared that Fish Jams app, like it's just jams. I would put that on, make a playlist and put that on and ride my bike during COVID a lot, and just listen to, just because I was like, I don't know if I can deal with, like you said, when they start singing. But now I listen to them a lot, and I'm like, okay, I really want to understand, because they play Fish songs, but they're also playing Trey's original stuff, and
yep.
And even when they play Fish songs, there's a different spin on it because they can't just.
It's a different arrangement. It has to be tight. It has to be tight.
They have to know when to come back. There's 8 of them or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like they've got to know. They can't just like go off into the ether. Like, I mean, you could do that, but it would be a different thing, right? Like if the horn section decided, well, we're gonna play for 30 minutes. We're gonna play, You Enjoy Myself for 30 minutes, and you guys can do whatever you want. How do you get
that would not work?
That would not work. Like, how do you get everybody back on the train?
No.
But I was just so stoked. I mean, I love that sound. I love that.
It really is great.
It
was so good to see Trey that up close and to watch him just beam.
Yeah.
And to watch him dig in. And it was just fantastic.
And to kind of lose himself. Like he's still able to kind of just go to that place where he's just slack jawed and just kind of in his own deal and just letting it rip.
Mm-hmm. Or not letting it rip, being delicate and like he's such a dynamic player.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're hearing Trey Anastasio, you know who you're listening to, unless you're listening to Goose.
But even then, it's like what's his name is way more clinical.
Yeah. Trey can let it hang.
What's his name? Mitochondria.
Yeah, exactly.
I got love for Goose. But fuck Goose. That's like the Primus fans say Primus sucks.
I
think Goose, if a Goose fan, fuck Goose.
Fuck Goose.
And then you're at the show in like a hat and a shirt.
And it says fuck Goose.
Fuck Goose.
Yeah.
That's actually really funny.
Yeah.
Just get a shirt that says fuck Goose and then go to the show and have a blast.
Right, yeah.
Yes, he's got his tone and well, I re-listened, I don't know, a while ago. It might have been, it was not that long ago. I re-listened to the Trey interview with Marin.
Yeah, great.
And he talked about that because Marin was really pushing him to talk about the Dead too, because Marin just kind of puts them in the same world sometimes.
Well, plus Marin had seen the Dead and Jerry Garcia, and
and talking about just the uniqueness of Trey's tone, his playing
Treyness.
style, his Treyness. Yeah, that was really great, man.
Mm-hmm.
I was texted Kirsten, I'm like, you may not see me. I might be going to Des Moines and then to Columbus or wherever, Pittsburgh, wherever the fuck they're playing. Like, I follow those guys around. There's not much of a scene, but man,
right. I was a little surprised by that there wasn't any mini shakedown or anything happening. But
it's kind of nice. I
also wasn't disappointed.
No, because I think that's for a different thing. Like he gets to kind of be just a touring touring theater musician. He doesn't have to carry the Fish tanker. Yeah.
Well, Jerry Garcia band Grateful Dead, same thing.
Well, there's so many similarities.
All of the expectations and all of the baggage and all of the insanity outside the shows and all the stress
and everybody and everybody that's on payroll to make that thing happen.
Yeah. And then when he go out with the Garcia band, even in the later years when it was playing the same places the Dead played, essentially only to 2/3 full houses, like that was it was just a night and day difference.
Mm-hmm.
Because he didn't have to be Jerry Garcia of the Grateful Dead. He could be Jerry Garcia.
Yeah, he didn't have, like, I get that sense that he gets to just, Trey, it's obviously the Trey Anastasio band and it's like his deal, but at the same time, like, it's not the circus coming to town. He doesn't have to be Fish. He can just be him playing his music, having a good time, playing a small theater like the Astro.
Yeah.
That's
every large scale musician that I've ever heard talk about the difference between a theater and a stadium is that the theaters are way more fun.
Yeah.
Stadium.
You can look around and see more people.
Yeah, you can interact with the people you're playing for instead of just shoving 120 decibels at 60,000 people.
Right, and only seeing the same rail riders at every show for weeks on end.
Fuck rail riders. God damn it.
Yeah.
Are you on the subreddit Fuck Your Tarp?
No, but I need to be. I am on the fish subreddit, which people chime in there about tarping and
tarp.
rail
it's just
riders.
funny showing the running of the tarps at Red Rocks and.
Goose was trying to like combat that Fish was. They made some lottery of the people. Like if you were first in line, they were doing like a lottery for who got to go in first. It just honest, and I don't know what tour. It was a couple years ago, one of their comeback tours after COVID. They were trying to like mix it up who would get in the venue first because it was the same fucking people.
Yeah.
You know, and they were looking out like, I've seen these people for weeks.
Yeah.
These are the same fucking people that are demanding, you know, that'd be
entitled.
Creepy. Yeah, entitled. And also like they probably see some bullshit like get out of, you know.
Yeah, I have no interest in that.
I don't either. Also, my bladder doesn't have an interest in that.
Yeah. Right, that's real.
Like I don't know how.
And that was that was the nice thing at the show with Trey the other night was you could walk up front.
Yep. Easy peasy.
You could excuse me, pardon me, your way to the rail.
Yep, if you wanted to, it's not really not that big a deal to do. Like it's
we were what, like let's say like 8 rows back.
Sure,
and it was great.
It was fine.
Yeah,
I had no desire to go up and be like, there's nothing in between him and me.
Right.
Pearl Jam folks get that way. Pearl Jam folks, especially the rail, like the people that camp out the night before to be on the rail, they can get pretty. And I'm like, like in Chicago, Colin and I were like we were at a bar watching the Nebraska game, eating food, and we're like, man, we should wander over to Wrigley. And I had pit tickets, and you know, it was well after doors, and we still were like, 5 rows back. I'm like, I don't really, I want to go take a leak.
I like being comfortable.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I don't need that.
That was, I mean, Grateful Dead concerts were just insanity, way oversold, or at least people sneaking in, you know, and just like very, very crowded. Yeah. Unless you were like in the upper reaches of whatever arena or whatever, then the spinners were there and it was fine.
Yeah.
And but going to see the Jerry Garcia band at the Warfield Theater, which held like 3,000 people, maybe you could literally just walk up to the stage.
Yeah. Right.
Or up to the, you know, little divider in front of the stage. I mean, it was so, I mean, everybody was like, yeah, we've done this like, 100 times over the last, it's fine. We know what he looks like. You know?
Right. It's like... Right. Yeah, it does kind of, I mean, yeah, the people that are there because they love that music, not necessarily that they're worship or they're going to, you know, fall at the feet of the dead or Fish, right? I think Fish brings out a lot of bros that are just there to get spun and, you know, have that experience, you know,
which is a great experience.
Yeah, if you can afford it.
Well, right,
it's nice if you can do it.
Right,
it's good work if you can get it.
Yeah, and
I want to see. I mean, that's the thing. Like after seeing that, I'm like, I gotta stop fucking around, and I need to see Fish when next time they tour.
Yeah,
that's just gonna happen.
Yeah,
it's time. It's time to.
I haven't seen Fish since 1996.
So you were at that Omaha show that Trey was talking about.
Yeah, that was my last Fish show.
Damn.
I was 29. I was a little bummed that he didn't, you know, say, "Hey, Steve, it's good to see you again."
Hey,
buddy.
Hey, how you been?
Well, it's been 29 years. Let's hug it out.
You were like, I had a connection with you, man.
Yeah, right.
Our cosmic entities made out on a cloud bus with whales. Why aren't you recognizing my presence?
Right.
Yeah, so I want to see them next time they tour.
I'm down. I'm down.
If there's a summer tour, I'm going to try to make it.
Pilgrimage.
Yep.
That'll be great. They're great.
And you can all judge me, and I don't give a fuck.
Anybody that I've said it before on this podcast, anybody that's like, yeah, Fish sucks. I'm like, you're a fucking ignorant. You're just ignorant. Right?
Yeah.
Like, go follow their career and what they've accomplished and what they've done. And if you're like, well, they play some shitty jams, like you're very, very, very ignorant.
And also, like, I don't know. I don't see that going the other way. If somebody's like, you know, Fish is stupid and sucks, and you're like, well, what are you into? And they're like, Gregory Alan Isakov. I'm not going to be like, you know what? He fucking sucks. Like, right, like, great. I love that you love that.
And also, he's great.
Yes. Like, yeah,
great.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I like that too.
It's mostly the same way with Deadheads too. It's like we're in it for everything. You know, what are you into? What, you know?
Yeah.
We just happen to.
Yeah.
One of the best ways I ever heard it put. I was out in California, and this guy was like, I mean, he was into jazz, he's into Coltrane, he's into, bebop, and but he was also a Deadhead, and he's like, the Dead just hit the joy button.
Yeah.
The way the jazz doesn't.
I saw a dude at the Trey show getting fucking down with a Bad Religion shirt on. You know, so it's like even punks that are like, like, you fucking listen to Fish. It's like, I'm into Bad Religion. I love them. They're great. You know, so. Did
you see the dude in the balcony to our upper right in the blue like polo shirt just going full ham?
Yes.
That dude was, I mean, he looked like, a golf pro or something. Yep. And he was just
having it.
Yeah, it was amazing. I was like, having it. You go, dude.
Yeah, having one.
Yeah.
Get after it.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Like even the spinners would be like, damn, dude.
That guy gets it.
That was awesome.
That mid-level management guy in the polo.
Yeah, he's rocking it.
Yeah, dude.
That made me like, that was kind of the highlight of the show for me as far as people. I was like, right on.
Yeah. I met a great couple behind us that were,
the Minnesota people.
Yeah, they were just like, he accidentally bought tickets to that show.
Oh, really?
He's like, I accidentally bought tickets to that show. I meant to buy tickets to the Iowa show, so we ended up coming to this one, and we're going to go to Iowa and then back up to Minnesota.
It's a happy accident.
Yeah, it was. And they camped out, they have a little van, and they found a camping spot in the Omaha area. So they're like, yeah, it was like $5. We're just going to do this. And she's like a occupational therapist or something like that. And, so yeah. But they were nice. Like, I totally accidentally bought tickets to this one. And then I realized that it was Omaha, not Iowa. So then I bought tickets to Iowa. So we're just going to,
it's all the same, Nebraska, Iowa.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Did Maven just make an entrance?
How did you know? You saw my. I
saw the glances and the look of like concern and love.
Well, there's that. Either that or she's going to start barking like, "Why are you on this podcast?"
Yeah.
No, she came down and now she's laying on the couch.
Well, that's nice.
Hi, baby. She gets a little it's the cold weather time, so she likes to lay down right next to the heat register.
Oh yeah.
In the basement.
She doesn't have a lot of insulation.
No, but she hates wearing coats. It's a real problem. Some greyhounds they have such thin skin and no coat that they like to wear sweaters. She put a sweater on her, she like freezes. Like doesn't know what to do. Like starts buffering, like she doesn't move. So it's kind of a problem when you're that skinny and
and we live in
30
Nebraska.
below.
Yeah, and you have to go.
And you got to go. I just let her out because she comes right back in.
Right.
In the summer she's out there and refuses to come in. So
right, but she'll go out and do her business and come right back.
Yeah, she's like, the fuck.
She doesn't refuse to do her business.
Oh no, she'll do her business.
Yeah, good. That's cool.
Yeah, that is good.
Smart dog.
Yeah, she's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, did we do it? I think we did it.
Yeah, I think we covered it. It's great.
Right on. Check out Wyrmwood's new album.
Shelf Life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Book a 90-minute session.
Do it.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I guess I'll see you at rehearsal.
Yeah, we don't have rehearsal today.
No. Is today Sunday? No. It is.
Yeah.
I don't have actual rehearsal for like a week.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. All right. Well,
have a good.
All right. Enjoy your dog party.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be a party. Okay. It's gonna be nuts.
Love that for you. All right. Talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
smiling into the air. From the other direction, she was calling my name. Could be an illusion, but I might as well try. Saw the fingers and belts on her shoes. Without asking, she was into the blues. More scarlet begonias tucked into her curls. I knew right away she was not like other girls, other girls. In the heat of the evening when the dealer got blood, back to open to cool blood. So I picked up my matches, was closing the door. And one of those flashes, I've been there before. But I've never been wrong. So turns out the way it goes in the song. Once in a while you can get shown the light in the strangest of places if you look at it right. Nothing wrong with the way she moves. Or smile with the moments or a touch of her blues. There's nothing wrong with the look that's in your eyes. Had to learn my heart away to let it pass by. For two. Sky was yellow and the sun was blue. Can you stop being strangers just to shake the hand? Everybody's playing in my heart of gold land, heart of gold land. distance right up you, standing there for, caught in slow motion and you fall to the floor. They call music on the barroom floor, drowning your laughter and dead to the core. There's a drinking with matches, it's blue summer town. Take a whole pail of water just to cool him down. Oh, fire, fire on the mountain. 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 Almost a place, still you don't feel the heat. Takes all you got just to stay on the beat. You say it's a living we all gotta eat, but you're here alone, there's no one to compete. If mercy's in business, I wish it for you. More than just ashes when your dreams come true. Whoa, fire, fire on the mountain. 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 the flow. You give all you have, but you wanna give more. The more that you give, the more it will take. To the thin line beyond which you really can't fake. Fire, fire on the mountain. 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 Fire, fire on the mountain.
Don't forget, toot your hooter.